Hello and welcome everyone to another Boppy tutorial. I had a request for a tutorial for the spiral web and I thought, okay, I'll do that. It's going to be a short tutorial and I will show you how to do the striped version, and then I will always also show you how this works, the tapestry version. If you like to have the written pattern as well, just tap the link below this video and you will find the free pattern of spiral web. I'll make the striped version with these 3 colors of thread and using a 1.5 millimeter hook size. I will start with a magic ring, and this chain here is part of the magic ring. It doesn't count as a chain. So this is the magic ring. Now 12 double crochet in the magic ring. The first double crochet of each round is made with stacked single crochet. A stacked single crochet is simply single crochet and single crochet in this left leg here. So this is the first double crochet and we need 12 double crochet in the ring, and this is number 12. Pull the magic ring tight and slip stitch in the back loop of the first double crochet, this loop here. And now we're going to pull through the color for the next round. Let's use green. So I'm going to pull through green and leave this lila color behind. So pull through green, there you go. Pull that slip stitch tight and you can crochet over these yarn ends and they will be out of the way. Round 2 and every round hereafter starts with a chain 1. In the first 5 rounds, the first double crochet is made in the same stitch as the slip stitch was made in, and you're going to use both loops, so these loops here, and the first double crochet is always a stacked double crochet. I'm working over those yarn tails there. So single crochet and single crochet in that left leg, and that's your first double crochet. Front post extended double crochet around the same double crochet. Extended double crochet, pull through 1 loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. The front post extended double crochets are your increase. So one more time, double crochet and a front post extended double crochet around that same stitch. And that's all. I'll see you at the end of this round. Make sure you don't miss any stitches, so pull your work apart a bit if you're in doubt. This is the last stitch to make the double crochet, and the last front post extended double crochet is made around that same stitch. And that was round 2. Close the round with a slip stitch in the back loop of the first stitch here. This is the first double crochet and I'm going to use the back loop to slip stitch in. Closing round 2 with a slip stitch in the back loop of that first double crochet, and I'm pulling through my light pink color. And I'm ready for round 3. Pull the slip stitch tight and leave the green and the purple behind there. Chain 1, double crochet in both loops of the same stitch. Here is that front loop that you didn't use before. If you have trouble finding that, you might want to mark the first stitch, both loops of the first stitch. So single crochet in both loops of that first double crochet and another single crochet there. So that's your stacked single crochets that make the first double crochet. Double crochet in the front post extended double crochet and front post extended double crochet around the front post extended double crochet. So pull through once, 2 and 3. So this round is 2 double crochet, 1, 2, and 1 front post extended double crochet, and that is always around the front post extended double crochet of the round below. Closing round 3 with a slip stitch in the back loop of the first double crochet, and I have marked that the both loops of the first double crochet now with the stitch marker, and we are going to close the round in the back loop of that double crochet and pull through the color for the next round. You can use any color you like, you can introduce new color, you can use the same color as before, it doesn't matter. Just pull through the color that you like for the next round, and I'm going to use that purple. And pull the slip stitch tight so that you don't mistake it for a stitch. Round 4 starts with a chain 1, and again the first double crochet is a stacked single crochet, and it is made in both loops of that first stitch, and that's why I have the stitch marker there. Now you can remove it. That's easier to find. So this is the first double crochet of round 4, and it's made up of 2 single crochet, stacked single crochet. Round 4 is basically 3 double crochet, so that was number 1, this is number 2, and here's number 3, and a front post extended double crochet around the front post extended double crochet of the round before. And that is how you work this round. I've pulled through the green at the end of round 4, and I'm starting on round 5 here with a chain 1 and the first double crochet, again a stacked double crochet into both loops here. So single crochet there, the same stitch that the slip stitch was made in, and this is your first double crochet. So in round 5 we will make 4 double crochet, 3, 4, this is 1 here, 2, 3, 4, and then the front post extended double crochet around the front post extended double crochet of the round below, and that is the repeat for round 5. And you will notice that the spikes here are still going out straight. After round 5 there's a slight change, and then they will start to spiral. Please do not skip the stitch after that front post extended double crochet. It's easy to miss it because it's hiding a bit, so pull your work apart now and then, especially after you've made that front post stitch, and so that you do not miss the stitch behind there. So this is still round 5, and that's the 4 double crochet and another front post extended double crochet. And again the next stitch is hiding a bit, so be careful that you don't miss that. This is the end of round 5. I'm going to slip stitch in the back loop of that first double crochet here, and I'm going to pull through the pink. And things are going to change from here, because from round 6 on and up, every time the first stitch is going to be made in the next stitch. So up to here you've been making the first double crochet in the same stitch as you made the slip stitch in. And to make it easier, I suggest that you mark these 2 loops here. So after you've pulled through your yarn for the next round, for round 6, you chain 1, and I like to mark over that chain 1 and through the 2 loops of that stitch, because this is going to be the stitch where you make the last double crochet of your round, and it will be very hard to find if you do not mark it. So the chain 1 has been made, and the first double crochet is going to be made in the next stitch, so here, and it's also a stacked single crochet. So there's your first double crochet. Round 6 is 5 double crochet, so this was number 1, here's number 2, and 5, and the front post extended double crochet backwards. Don't forget that front post extended double crochet, and I will show you how to close this round. when I get there. Still in round 6, I just want to show you that the first stitch to make your next double crochet in after the front post extended double crochet is not in this stitch here. That stitch already holds a double crochet. So the first of the 5 double crochet is going to be made here. And making it so will pull that front post stitch to the side a bit even more. So this is where the spiral will start to spiral. And now I'm at the end of round 6, and I need to make that 5th double crochet in the same stitch as the slip stitch was made in, and this is where your stitch marker comes in handy. So that last double crochet is going to be made there, and then don't forget the front post extended double crochet. So that's the last stitch of the round. You can remove the stitch marker, and this is what it will look like. You slip stitch into the back loop of the first double crochet, this one here, and again we're going to mark these 2 loops. So slip stitch in there, pull up your next color. I'm going to pull up the purple. What you hear is my laundry. Oops. Chain 1 and mark. Place a marker around this part here. So that's where the last double crochet of the round is going to be made in. And round 7, which I already started with the chain 1, starts with a double crochet in the next stitch, and the double crochet, the first double crochet, is always a stacked double crochet. And now round 7 has 6 double crochet and then a front post extended double crochet. So before 1, 2 and 6. So you've passed that front post stitch here, and now you do a front post extended double crochet backwards around that front post extended double crochet of the previous round. And the next stitch is not going to be made in this one here because that holds a double crochet already. So 6 double crochet starting here. So this is round 7, and that has 6 double crochet and the front post extended double crochet. And all rounds after this are just going to be made in the same way. So there's just going to be a double crochet extra in every round, and make sure you start in the next stitch, and make sure you make the last double crochet of each repeat in the stitch after the front post extended double crochet, so that the front post extended double crochet gets made backwards around the front post extended double crochet of the round before. And I'm almost at the end of round 7. There's 1 more double crochet, and that is going to be made in that stitch there, the one that we've marked. And then you can remove the stitch marker, and do not forget the back post of the front post extended double crochet. There it is. And this was round 7. You can slip stitch in the back loop of the first double crochet of round 7. This is the first double crochet. So slip stitch in the back there, pull through the yarn for the next round, and actually all rounds after this are done in the same manner. There's just a double crochet added with each round. So in round 7 we had 6 double crochet and the front post extended double crochet, and in the next round we will have 7 double crochet and the front post extended double crochet, and it will all be crocheted in the same manner. So starting in the next stitch and making the front post extended double crochet backwards. One last note on the spiral web if you are heading into your last round, in the last round you will just double crochet all along, and instead of making the front post extended double crochets, you will make 2 double crochets in these stitches here where the front post extended double crochet is. So that's it. That's all there is to the spiral web. I hope everything was clear, and I will show you how the tapestry part is done now. For the spiral web in tapestry, I'll be using these 2 colors here, and I am going to start with a magic ring again. There you go. Exactly the same as we did before, and the first double crochet is going to be made with stacked single crochets. So single crochet here and a single crochet in that left leg there. And in the final pull through of each double crochet, we are going to change colors. So that's a lot of color changes, and the yarn will get rather mixed up, but it'll get better along the way. So pull through the next color, and now crochet over all those other yarn ends here, because you're going to tag the purple color along till you need it again, and that's going to be needed in the next stitch already. So double crochet in green, and in the last pull through switch to purple, double crochet in purple, and in the last pull through switch to green. And this is how the first round is done. So switching color in each last pull through till you have 12 double crochet in total in that magic ring. The last double crochet is a green double crochet, and I'm going to switch back to the purple again and slip stitch in the back loop of the first double crochet. It's all going to be exactly the same as I showed you before. It's just that you're adding the color changes. Now you pull through the purple color, because that's the color you're going to start the next round with, and chain 1, and then it's going to be a double crochet and a front post extended double crochet, and you're going to work in the same stitch as the stitch you slip stitched in, exactly the same way as we did before. And the first double crochet of a round is a stacked single crochet. So there we go. There's the stacked single crochet, which adds up to the double crochet. Then a front post extended double crochet around this double crochet down here. Extended double crochet, just pull through 1 loop first, then pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, but we change color in that last pull through to green. Okay, so the next one is going to be green. You make a double crochet in that green stitch down there, and a front post extended double crochet around that same double crochet down there, and then again in the last pull through switch to purple again. So I hope that's clear. I'll do it one more time. Double crochet in the double crochet down there in the same color that is down there, and a front post extended double crochet around that same double crochet. And in the last pull through switch to the next color, green. The last front post extended double crochet of round 2 is made right over here of that last double crochet down there, and pull through lila, and then connect close the round with a slip stitch in the back loop of that first double crochet, and this is the first double crochet right over here, and pull through lila, because that's going to be the first color, the first stitch you're going to work with. Chain 1, round 3, 2 double crochet for round 3, one here, one there, and then the front post extended double crochet. The first double crochet is going to be made in both loops of this stitch down here, and it's going to be that stacked single crochet as I showed you before. So a stacked single crochet, I'm not sure I got them both there, but I think it's okay. And that's the first double crochet. Crochet over the green all the while that you're not using it. That's the second double crochet, and the front post extended double crochet. And now in the final pull through, switch to green. Here's the final front post extended double crochet of round 2, and making that in green and changing to lila in the final pull through, and slip stitch in the back loop of the first double crochet, which is here, and pull through lila again. And I'm just working around the green so that it is carried up there, and chain 1. Round 4, I already chained 1, and I'm going to make that stacked double crochet, and I'm going to use both loops of the same stitch that I slip stitch into. So this is the first and this is the second, and together that they make the first double crochet. 2 more double crochet, and all the while you crochet over the color that is not in use. So I'm crocheting over the green, 1 front post extended double crochet, and switch to green, and make sure it's not pulled too tight there, otherwise everything will cup. And now you continue in green, working in green, 3 double crochet, and you will crochet over the lila color that is not in use, that you are carrying along. 2, 3, a front post extended double crochet around this front post extended double crochet here, pull through 1 loop, pull through 2 loops, pull through 2 loops, and that last pull through is where we change to lila again. At the end of round 4, I will slip stitch in the back loop of the first double crochet and pull through the lila color, and the first double crochet is made in both loops of that stitch there. It's a bit hard to find. I should have marked it. The first double crochet is a stacked double crochet, so there you are. And then 1, 2, 3 more double crochet. I'm working over the green color that I will need in a minute. So 3 and 4, and now a front post extended double crochet down here. And before I pull through that green color, I'm going to make sure it's not too loose and not too tight under all these double crochet here, and then I'm going to pull it through. The last front post extended double crochet of round 5, there we go. And in the last pull through, switch to lila, close the round with a slip stitch in the back loop of this first stitch here, the first double crochet. And it might be a good idea to mark those 2 loops with a stitch marker, because they are extremely hard to find at the end of the round. So mark these 2 loops here with a stitch marker. You're going to slip stitch in the back loop and pull through the lila color, chain 1, and then round 6 and up will start in the next stitch. So this stitch here, I'm just going to move this around that chain 1 as well, so that it's easier to work with. So there you go. That's the marked stitch. And I've chained 1 And I'm going to make the first double crochet in the next stitch over here, and it's going to be a stacked single crochet as well, like all first double crochet of all the other rounds as well. So that's the first double crochet. 2, we're going to make 5, 3, 4, and the 5th one is going to be made into this green double crochet over here. Don't worry about that, it's all part of the plan. And this is the round where the spiral will start to twist. And now you make a front post extended double crochet around this one here. There you go, and switch to green. So round 6, 5 double crochet. I'll do one more repeat. 1, 2, and that 5th one is made into this lila stitch here. Then a front post extended double crochet backwards over this stitch here, and switch back to lila. And this is how round 6 is done. I'm still in round 6. I just want to show you that you should be aware that the first double crochet after the front post extended double crochet is not made in this stitch here. It's already been worked into. There's a double crochet in there as well already. So this is the next stitch to work into. The last double crochets of round 6. I've made 3 already, 2 more to go. And the very last double crochet is made in that marked stitch over there. And now I'm happy that I have a stitch marker there. So double crochet in there, remove the stitch marker, and don't forget the front post extended double crochet that is made backwards, and change to lila. And you're ready for round 7. Slip stitching in the back loop of this stitch, mark those 2 loops there, and carry on as I did before. Each round will have a double crochet extra, and it will start to twist as you go along. So I hope everything was clear. The light was going a bit here, we have terrible weather. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask, and I will be happy to help. Have fun making your spiral webs, and I hope to see you again next time. Thank you for watching.